vigilant and perhaps be more active by strengthening not only our direct contact with Japan, but our contact through the ASEAN. So this is the level of extra nation state diplomacy. Well, actually I have an article which I will try to link to the environment here in this small work that we have done, where I discuss the concept of the meta-nation state interaction. But may I just go on what are the prospects of our Philippines-Japan relations? I think even today, as we listen to the news, you know, the JPEPA, of course, this is one of the hottest. As a simple academician, we look at it. What is JPEPA? It depends on who is viewing that process. For businessmen, it's a different interest. For our policymakers, I think, of course, for the Japanese, it's different. And for us as well, researchers, students, or scholars, then we should also have the view that is our own term. But I think it is not just easy to say, okay, the JPEPA is better for us, or it is not good for us. We have to see all issues in our foreign policy, in our foreign relations, through by considering completely. It should not be some kind of piece by piece or partial analysis of what available data and information, but through this meta-nation state concept, which, of course, it's not a simple thing, but it is one of the simplest thing, because you just take the whole the picture and you say this is it. But when you go to the realities of its segments or sectors, again it will be very different. You see, in our study of Japan, sometimes there are misunderstandings that the Japanese have with regards to their views on the Philippines, as we in the Philippines have certain misunderstanding, or, well, not misunderstanding, but maybe incomplete knowledge and information on both sides. And among all the ASEAN countries and Japan as a dialogue partner, I think the Philippines may have the, as I view it, it has the most interest in the so-called Jinsai. In Japanese, Jinsai, it's human flow. Jinsai no Koryu, meaning it is the human flow between nations. Because with Singapore and Japan, there is no such thing as flow of people. But with the, well, with Indonesia, maybe not. But the Philippines has the most. Well, there are many reasons. If you look at our migration statistics, Japan is one of the places where, well, legally or not, or not legally, formally or informally, most of our migrant workers are found also. But because of the JPEPA, if and when, and we don't know when it will be, I think it is still under negotiation, it will be opening gates between the Philippines and Japan, where human flow, and it is called the flow, not only the flow of goods, not only the flow of investment, not only the flow of technology and knowledge, but the flow of people, of human beings, will be a great factor that would shape and determine our interaction with Japan. It is more than any other countries in ASEAN as of this stage of development in regional interaction between Japan and ASEAN. So, well, let me close by saying that perhaps because of this, if you look at the statistics, there are more Japanese investments in Thailand, for example, than in the Philippines. There are more Japanese technology transfer to other ASEAN countries like Singapore and Malaysia that was. But maybe there are more, what we call, we have more stake in the human flow. That means not money, not goods or not trading goods, but in the human flow between our two countries. And what is identified in the JPEPA is, for example, but this is not limited to but the Kangofu or the Kaigosi, the what is it? Kangofu is nurses, Kaigosi is caregivers. And if and when this JPEPA will be approved, then that must be not as a kind of policy, not as a kind of policy worry, but it should be a policy challenge, because we are not sure yet whether that will be advantageous or disadvantageous. We have to, the Philippines should have to formulate a policy, because this will determine whether that, before we say that it's negative or positive, there should be first a policy that we have to establish. Because the Japanese, in my view and in my knowledge, they are ready with their own policies. So maybe there will be some questions and answers later, and then I will be willing to entertain and enlighten you on the issue of this meta-nation state, and with specific reference to Philippines and Japan relations. Thank you very much.